Hello, Professor. Today I'm going to introduce our research on target. I'm Yiqin Shi. My team member is Yiqin Shi. The goal of our analysis is to find out the statistical relationship between a store cell with main demographic characteristics, such as regions, income, population, education, age, and race. We are going to find out if census characteristics correlate with higher or poorer performance stores. According to the result from analysis, we suggest a target to select location that has large population base, such as urban area and states like New York, Florida, Illinois, and Texas. And also the store should be built at somewhere with high educated and high income population like Washington D.C., Massachusetts, California, and New York. We are going to follow the steps below to achieve our goal. Collect data, input data, clean the data, analyze the data, visualize data, and then give the conclusion and the recommendation. Finally is a report. We have 5 frame questions. First, does location have an influence on store performance? Second, does income level have a significant influence on revenue? Third, can customers' education influence the store revenue? Fourth, does different ages affect the store performance? Fifth, do race have any impact on the revenue of Target? There are totally 136 variables from our raw data. First, we cleaning the data set and delete columns with a lot of missing data. Then, after comparing the definition chart, we get rid of 81 variables and make use of 55 data variables. Then, according to the attribute, we classify the chart into family, age, education, income, race. Because these are the factors we want to analyze our customer to answer the frame question. First is overall performance of Target. The mean of Target's performance for the whole year is 94.79. More than 50% of Target stores distribute from 68.7 to 114.52. We consider that Target performance well overall because there are many upper outliers which score greater than 180. Based on the correlationship, we found out there is a strong positive relationship between population and store performance. From the chart, we can see YTD versus population in 1 mile is 0.33. In 2 mile is 0.36. In 3 mile is 0.38, which means the larger the population is around the store, the better a store performs. We used ANOVA test to find out the relationship between market classes and the performance of the store. As we can see from the chart, multifunction stores have the highest revenue, following by single stores, and then is the small stores. By doing the ANOVA test, we confirm that the difference between different market classes is significant because the p-value is lower than 0.05. Therefore, we would say that in all circumstances, multifunction stores have the best performance. Education is another key element that will affect store performance. Based on our analysis, we found out that the customer with higher education, such as college student, white collar, and professor, tend to have higher consumption in target, which leads to better store performance. On the contrary, there is a strong negative relationship between stores' performance and customers with high school education level or lower. We run the correlation between store revenue and household income, and we found out there is a strong positive relationship between household income and store performance. When the household income is more than 35,000, the coefficient is 0.46. When the household income is more than 50,000, the coefficient is 0.48. When the income more than 75,000 is 0.5, and when the income more than 100,000 is also 0.5, which means the higher household income in an area, the larger revenue for target store in the particular area. We used the fit Y by X to find out the relationship between numbers of vehicles owned and the store's performance. As a result, there is a strong positive relationship between these two variables, and the outcome is statistically significant. It means that the higher the number of vehicles owned by per family in a region, the higher revenue that store can earn in this region. All in all, we give out the recommendations to Target based on our research and analysis. First, we find the region has more population, the store there has higher revenue, so we recommend to set location in the place with dense population. Second, if Target wants to operate with higher performance, multifunction store is the best choice because a shopping plaza would attract more customers than a single function place which is only a retail store. Third, we conclude that the higher the number of the vehicle owned by per family in a region, the higher revenue of a store can earn in this region. So we suggest to build the store in a region with higher penetration rate of vehicle. Fourth, when customers in a region accept higher education, the revenue of the store are higher. On contrary, the earning of negative with low educated population. So we recommend to set store at a high education region. Fifth, an area with high income population will make the performance of store better. Target should locate its store in these high income areas. Sixth, there is no relationship between age and the store performance. What's more, race has nothing to do with profitability. We recommend that Target can remove these two elements when doing the census. Thank you for your listening.